Hiya, you alright? I'm gonna make a really nice, rich pasta dish, like with a beefy ragu. And because I've got these massive, great big pasta tubes. I don't know what you call them. It says there, Paccheri A, which means smooth packets. So I don't know, giant tubes. And I got them in TK Maxx. I was looking for them for ages. For them and the massive pasta shells. The supermarkets don't have them. God, I need scissors. See, they're a great big tube, and what I'm going to do, I've got a big dish. I'm going to make my ragu and stand these tubes in my dish, like that. And then fill them with the ragu and some cheese on the top, and I'm going to bake it all together. I'm going to bake it in the dish. So let's see how that's going to turn out. Let's make a ragu. Chop a large onion. I'm going to put it in my little mini blender. Just put it in this. Everyone asks us, where do you get this mini blender? You can get them everywhere. All the supermarkets have them. Tesco's has got them, Asda's got them. B&M's got them. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them everywhere if you look for them. You've probably just never noticed, but they're such handy little things to have. They just go in. Did you have a good Easter? I was full of cold all Easter week, full of cold, so I didn't get far do much. I'm just plugging it in. I'm going to need the top. Into a pan with a splash of oil. Chop 4 sticks of celery. I'm going to put them in the blender as well. Celery goes in with the onion. Even if you don't like celery, you won't know it's there. It won't taste of celery. Just makes it taste beautiful. So it needs the celery. And 3 large carrots. I'm grating these just on the big setting because when I put these in the blender, I broke my blender with the carrots. So it's up to you whether you risk it or not, but I don't put carrots in it. Now let these vegetables cook down. Put in half a teaspoon of salt, that'll just help them on the way. Let these sweat down for a good 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, grate in 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. Or more if you like. Let your garlic cook out for 3 or 4 minutes. Go in with 2 tablespoons of tomato puree and cook it out. Just a couple of minutes. Add in your minced beef. Break it up, we don't want big chunks. This isn't something you can make in a hurry. A ragu takes time because you have to build the flavour, because we want it nice and rich, and you cook it low and slow. I know I'll get asked, can you do this in the slow cooker? You probably could, but it's better in the pan. There's no pink mince in there now, it's all cooked through. Now go in with some wine, 300 ml of wine, red or white, it's up to you, as long as it's a wine that's nice to drink. Don't put something that's gone off in this because it'll just taste nasty. So a wine that you would drink, red or white. I prefer white, you do you. I'm going in with some beef stock. These are new, these cans of stock. I got this in Tesco's. Hot, ready to use beef stock, locked in flavour, 300 ml. So we're going to put that in, because we want it rich and beefy. And that goes. 1 beef stock pot goes in. 500 ml of passata. A good tablespoon of oregano, or palmful. Some rosemary would be nice if you've got some rosemary, chop some of that in. Now we're going to bring it to the boil Then we're going to put a lid on and just let it simmer, a slow simmer for an hour to 2 hours, and we're just going to let that blip and blip and blip until it's gorgeous and you can't see any of the vegetables in there. It's just all one gorgeous, rich, beefy sauce. This is done now. It's had about an hour and a half, and look how deep and rich it is. Have a taste. Hot and delicious. 250 ml of water. I've just half filled this passata carton because the pasta is going to soak up some of that water and we don't want it to dry out, so that's why I'm just adding a bit more water. I've changed dish. This one fits them all in better. So stand them all up. You don't have to do this, you can just boil them. I just thought it's something different, isn't it? And just ladle your mixture over the top, trying to get it to go inside. You might find it easier pushing all the mince in with the back of a spoon, but you want to, do you see? You want to get them all covered, and you want to make sure that they're not sticking to the side of the pan of the dish, you need sauce on the side, otherwise they'll stick to your dish, because they need that sauce to cook. There's a tiny bit of sauce left, and if it dries up a bit we can use that. But this goes in an oven, put a bit of foil over the top, and it just needs to blip in the oven until that pasta is nice and soft, and then it's done. But you can keep this, make it today and to have tomorrow, just put it in the oven, it's done. Into a 200 oven. It's cooked through. It took about 40 minutes, so all the pasta in there is soft. Any leftover sauce I've put on the top. Now I'm just going to put a sprinkle of mozzarella cheese on the top. And a bit of Parmesan cheese, but not much, about 20 grams, if that. Back in the oven, and that's ready as soon as the cheese has melted. This is ready now, we'll just take it out. Oh, the cheese has got a nice, can you see, golden colour on the top. Let's try and serve this nicely. Look at that cheese. Finish it with the last bit of Parmesan. How delicious, I can't wait to tuck in. Let's try this. It smells divine. It is divine. All that pasta's been cooked in that gorgeous sauce. It's got a creamy texture. The ragu is delicious. You can tell you've put the time into it. It shows in every bite. It's beautiful. Takes a bit of time to make, but it's really simple. Anyone can do it and it's beautiful. It's a real crowd pleaser. Everybody will enjoy it. Give it a go. Let us know if you do. Don't forget to like and share. I mean, if you've watched till now, it's rude if you've not even given us a like, but I appreciate you watching. I love you being here. You're all fabulous, and I shall see you soon. Take care. Bye bye. Here's your dinner.